Welcome everyone, today I have a new Diablo 4 News Digest video. So in this video, we're going to look at a number of bugs for Season 1, and some of those bugs are still ongoing. So we'll be looking at 3 different bugs and 2 of them are related. So if we come over to this particular message, and I've been getting a lot of similar messages from other viewers as well. So Israel over here is telling me that there is an ongoing bug that you can transfer your gold from non-seasonal account into seasonal characters. And this actually goes one step further. So if we have a look at some of the comments made by some of the viewers, players were able to socket 12 hearts into different pieces of the gears to gain more benefits. Now I haven't tested those myself, but I'll briefly go through those, and also I want to mention one of the previous bugs that is still ongoing, which costs us 15% more gold to be rerolling. So coming over to the first part. So this is a video made by Zach, and I do believe there are similar videos out there to be talking about this bug. And initially I wasn't wanting to make this video, but as the viewers keep telling me that it is important to make the developers aware of this one to get this fixed. Because how this bug is impacting everyone is that this will impact the amount of gold cost for all the item that is traded. Because there's a sudden influx of item and also gold, this will definitely affect how players will play in Season 1. And this will make a massive inflation of the market for the Season 1, and this is not good for everyone. Now before I do the explanation, I forgot, I need to remind you guys, don't do this. This is more to bring awareness to the developers. You don't want to be doing this to get yourself caught or to get yourself banned or to get yourself in trouble. And this is why I'm not doing this and not testing this on any of my characters. So notice I have an internal character and a seasonal character. We're not doing any of that, guys. And I want to show you guys, we don't want to do this. We just want to make developers aware of this. So briefly explaining how this works, and if you want to watch Zach's video, he explains this into more details. So as a brief summary, what is happening is Zach here is going to have a friend to help him out to test this out. And what they're doing is they're joining a party with 2 seasonal characters, and then he's going to manually disconnect out of the game by unplugging his cable. So he's out of the game, right? And then he's going to try to reconnect to the game. Once he reconnects to the game, he's going to try to log on with one of his non-seasonal internal character. And this actually puts him back in the same party as the player he disconnected with. So all of a sudden, he was able to trade any of the non-seasonal items and also any of the non-seasonal gold with the seasonal characters. And here I show the demonstration. He was able to trade his gold and any of the items with those characters. And this can be very effective in transferring a large sum of gold and also items, which is very hard to find in seasonal, especially at the start of the season. Usually we play seasonal characters because we want to have a fresh start. We want everyone to be on an equal footing. We want to have the excitement and also the happiness of finding a new item and finding something as good as the season and non-seasonal items, right? And you make use of the malignant gems. So this particular bug is very scary because what it does is it's going to create a massive inflation of gold. A lot of players are getting a lot of gold and they can transfer items from internal, non-seasonal characters onto seasonal characters. The inflation of gold and also items is going to reduce the enjoyment of the seasonal characters. And this is a very big concern. So I really do want to make this video to talk about this first part so the developers are aware of this one so they can have a hotfix to get this adjusted. Now, to extend from this one, the second bug is coming from SLA90 over here, and of course we haven't tried this one as well, but what he is saying is that you can use standard sigils while grouping with seasonal characters. So here they are grouping with seasonal characters, right? And when they play together, the standard characters can find Malignant Heart as they play through the dungeon. And then suddenly he can socket those seasonal heart into the standard items, and this allows the items to have up to 12 hearts socketed into those items, and those can be put into the storage and use the same method to transfer into the seasonal characters. And this allows the seasonal characters to use 12 socketed malignant heart items. Because in the game currently we can only use 3, right, on the amulets and also on the rings. So if this comment was correct, technically the second bug that extends from the first bug is that you're actually turning a standard character into a seasonal character. And by doing so, you're actually socketing Malignant Hearts into standard items and transferring those back into seasonal characters, and you'll be enjoying 12 special effects of the Malignant Heart over the current one, which you only can have 3 of them. And this can be incredibly broken, right? So this is the extension of the bug, and I do hope the developers are aware of this one so they can fix this one. And of course, guys, I don't recommend you guys trying this and also, kind of abusing this one, because this is a game exploit. We want to report this one. We want to get this one changed. Because if this is ongoing and a lot of people are doing this one, then the currency and also items and also inflation of the market will be so great. For most of the players, you guys like me, we don't have that much gold. And the little gold we have is going to be less of value. And the items we have won't be as good compared to this, the internal items. Now, on the topic of ongoing bugs, I also want to remind you guys of the previous video I made earlier. So this is still ongoing, and you can see currently I'll go back to my character. You can see currently in that video, I was talking about you are paying 15% more rerolling cost if you have the increase of item pricing. So if you're having the seasonal blessing to give you 15% more sell gold, more item selling gold, you're actually paying additional gold when you go for the blessing. And this means that if you're rerolling items, you should not be perking this one, or you should be unperking this one if you're rerolling items. I'm about to make a rerolling guide as well, and in that video, I'll show you guys I'll be unperking this one because it's not worth it to pay 15% more into rerolling. Now, hopefully the developers are also aware of this one, and they can, work on it and get this fixed. Because I really don't like spending 150,000 gold just to unperk this one, so I don't have to pay the 15% when I'm rerolling. Now, before I finish, I want to give you guys something positive, right? So here's something I'll be doing and testing in my spare time. So I'll be testing the low life bulwark without unique items, and this works very well. So notice what I'm doing is I'm reducing my health down to about 35% before I enter a Nightmare dungeon. And this allows me to play the Nightmare tier 100 dungeons. So fast forward a little bit. So this allows me to play the Nightmare tier 100 dungeon starting with less than 35% HP. So I'm playing the low life bulwark style, and this works very well. And just to give you guys a small preview of the upcoming build update for this particular character, I'll show you guys a replay of this one. And you can see, even though I died once because I was reckless, this method works very well. And eventually, you don't have to worry about life. So when you go below 35% life, you can lock onto the life to become tankier. But if you get lower in life, you can also boost up your life. And we do a lot of damage with this method as well. So I'll show you guys the full replay so you get a small preview of the future videos of this updated build for the Druid for tier 100.
ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. 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 I must wait a moment.
But if you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of Diablo 4 related topics and also videos and also guides. We'll be looking to the top meta builds, non-meta builds, leveling up, and also Paragon tricks. We're also looking to the latest events and also official updates, and also changes to different characters and also different builds in the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn the notification on, because a lot of you who are watching the videos have not subscribed. You can see 80% of the viewers who are watching our videos have not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for the latest update for Diablo 4.